Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful Aries. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 22nd to the 28th. Keep in mind, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what we have. Coming in with your first download message, you've got communicate. So you might be getting together with others and having to have discussions, maybe negotiations, going back and forth with details. And I see that you'll probably be marking and writing things down as you do these, as you communicate with others. This could be done on the phone. It can be done on the computer. It can be done virtually. It can, things like that can be happening. Or some of you might be getting together with family and friends and colleagues and communicating together, getting together in community while communicating. Okay, this can also have to do with communicating with those that have to do with interviews. You could be having an interview, whether it's something to do with your job or your career or even medical, having an interview perhaps and communicating with doctors and things. There's a lot of ways that this word communicate can work for everybody. It's different. Coming in, they're telling me for you to be open-minded and also be a good listener. If there's things that you need to notate, write them down. Okay, coming in with your first oracle message, and this is my new deck, and my new deck is called Career and Life Oracle Deck, and I love it. It's amazing. So, and it has a lovely angel on it too. So this says flexibility, and if I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking that last week, Aries, you might have had something to do with being flexible as well. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. So whatever you're going through that is challenging you right now, this particular time and this week, it shows the bat hanging upside down here. I mean, it's hard to see, but this is a bat. Okay, hanging upside down, and the moon behind it. And it's almost like the Hangman, where you're feeling as though right now you're in a pause state of action, where things aren't moving too quickly, you're hanging in limbo, you're waiting for something to happen, right? Well, be flexible. Realize that you'll be able to get through this as well. This may be a temporary pause of action, where this is going to pass and things will be moving forward. And sometimes we have to get through the hard times first, before we finally see, it's darkest before the dawn, right? But when that moon comes out, it totally illuminates everything. And maybe this communication is going to bring you that clarity to get through a challenge. Coming in next, this is another really nice deck of mine. I probably don't have the box here, but that's okay. It says here, and this is you talking to yourself, your soul truth. How can I deepen my trust right now if you're having trust issues? And it says, surrender. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others as well. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. So this comes with a mantra, an affirmation that we can say, and it says, let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. So that's what we need to think. You need to think that things are going to be okay, that you can trust again. You may have had a situation that has left you feeling very guarded. And when we feel we've been deceived, right, in a situation and by another or others, it's hard for us not to be a bit dubious, not to be a little bit doubtful, not to be a little bit guarded. And that's okay to be cautious. But you will be able to be able to surrender to trust again, and you will be able to let go, okay, and to accept things, okay? Find your center and and center yourself right now, okay? Take yourself from here, as I say, to here. Okay, moving on. You have the card reflection. Time to focus, balance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right action. So, this reading is about seeing things in clear light now, being able to reflect on the past and think about it. But if things in our past have left us dubious, doubtful, and untrustworthy, or untrusting rather, we have to learn the lesson from that, right? And move forward. We cannot allow ourselves to sink into that deep abyss of losing ourselves by being unbalanced. So it's okay to reflect, but don't stay in that situation for too long, because I always say what you think, you become, you attract, and it grows on you. So if you dote on something, it can grow on you. And if it's negative and sad and remorse and regret, then it's going to continue to do that. So please let go of this. Reflect and guide yourself past these stumbling blocks. Okay, and that's learning the lesson as we move forward. Okay, so let's see what we've got here for our past, present, future, beginning, middle, end of week. Read it collectively, whatever you want, my beautiful Aries. You've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So two very different pages. One brings opportunity, and one says you might hear good news about money. Okay, clear and concise. The Page of Wands comes with exciting new ideas and being able to reflect and go after what you want. Okay, male or female. I love how they make this page. Looks like, the page is a woman, and yet she's dressed with a hat like a man. I love this deck, and it's very modern. And if you watch my decks that I've used before, I like the Light Seers deck, but it's become so dog-eared. So it's on my wish list. If anybody wants to send me a new Light Seers, I bought this one, and I absolutely adore it. So the Page of Wands says that you are going to hear about something coming in the form of something that's going to make you be able to be hopeful and go after it. There's going to be new growth. There's going to be a new opportunity that presents itself. It's going to be creative. And this is you taking action and realizing that there's hope beyond where you are now, going after something new beginning. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, again, is a message that comes in, and it's telling you that the grass will be greener. If you're concerned about material things this week in your life, such as your security within your home and your job and money, okay, this says you may be hearing good news about that, and possibly good news about money. Now, this can be an opportunity that presents itself that says you're going to get a level up here with a new job description, or a new job in general, or even a promotion here. You could be getting a remittance check. You could be getting a refund. You could be getting a raise, okay, a bonus of some sort. So this is a good card. If you're thinking about the material part of your life, lack and loss, don't worry about it. This is a card that says you will hear good news about that. Eight of Swords says you've got to step out of your way. Clear and concise. It means you're not seeing things in a clear. You don't have it in a clear and concise way. This is about you worrying about it, getting stuck up in your head, bringing on this disillusionment of things aren't going to work out, and you're presuming and assuming this before it ever even happens. We've all been guilty of that at one time or another, because if things don't happen in our timing and as fast as we want, we start thinking they're not going to ever come to pass. So this card says you're not seeing things in clear light. You need to step out of your way, because the only thing holding you back from moving forward in a positive new direction that you want to go in is yourself. Okay, so you have to step aside. Let all that negative thinking go. Now, coming in next, you have the Ace of Swords, which could be the middle of the week or what you're feeling right now, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So we've got three pages here, which is quite interesting. We're going to jump right into the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is that information coming in that is going to make you have to think about it, ponder it, process it. It might cause a delay. Something might come in the form of communication here, which could cause a slight delay in your original plans. But you're going to process that, and you need to get this message. It's something that all of a sudden surfaces when you least expect it, and you really don't like how you receive it. Pages are immature. They don't have the finesse, the education, the maturity to be, diplomatic and concise and often accurate and correct. But this particular page does deliver a very good message that you need to know about it. And it will be a new idea that comes into the equation when you're communicating about something with the powers that be. Now, the Ace of Swords says justice is going to be done. This is a card of victory. This is a card of being able now to finally see through this message clear and concise where you stand. Okay, no more concern, no more worry, no more, not being able to see the trees for the forest for the trees type of energy. This is saying you're going to hear the truth. You're going to finally have victory after the hard work and struggle you've been through. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Yes, you might have put out an idea, a proposal, anything, and you're waiting to hear how they're going to receive it and how they're going to react to it. Okay, respond to it. This is a card of unnecessary worry. This is a card that says you did everything right, and it's just a process and it's taking time. Okay, so don't worry. Coming in at the end of the week, which could be energy, future energy coming towards you, you have the Hierophant, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Cups. Don't you love that Ten of Cups? Finally, at the end of the reading, wow. So, the Hierophant, tapping into higher self, joining groups, wanting to be in a circle of people who support you in everything that you do, having that team with you. This is a card that says you could be teaching something. You could be conveying information as you're communicating to others, which could be in the form of teaching. Or you could be learning something from your master, right? Now, this is a card that says you're going to be able to join, you're going to be tapping into higher self. Because we often think of the Hierophant, it can refer to doing traditional things like the church does. So there could be something being announced that maybe there's going to be a wedding or an engagement or a baptism of a baby or whatever that could have to do with the church. But I do think that you're going to be tapping into joining a group of people who are there to support and love you, whether they're spiritual, holistic. Sometimes I see this card can refer to in readings as, you joining a holistic group or tapping into more holistic type of healing for yourself, natural healing, that type of thing. Definitely tapping into your higher self, which is your own personal spirituality on a soul level. Eight of Pentacles, you had the 7, yeah. So you know what? You worked hard here. The Eight of Pentacles says you're working on something, whether it's in the background or actually physically at your place of work. You could be apprenticing, so you could be learning a hands-on something, or maybe you're going to take a job which is going to entail you learning something new, and you want to prove yourself, and you will, because you want to be perfect. So this is a card that says you're working hard on something to prove to those around you your integrity and your talent that you do have. So that's propelling you forward, and you may be waiting to see how they like it. Coming in with the Ten of Cups, happy ever after. Beautiful. This is peace and harmony within your own soul level, as well as within your circle, your tribe, your soul pod, your family, your children, whatever the case is, where you are in that circle of family. This is a card that says you're going to find peace and harmony and good stability again. Being able to be in that circle of those that you care for. Now, also, it always shows a rainbow, which always leads me to believe that at the end of the rainbow, there's going to be a pot of gold. Time, effort, support, love, money, right? One of those, or all, if you're lucky. So, this is a beautiful card that says it's happy ever after. So after all the challenges, at the end of the day, things work out for you more than you ever imagined. So let's see what we have here for clarifiers. In addition to this reading, let's see what we have, my beautiful Aries. So shuffle these up, see what we've got here for you. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful Aries? See what we've got here for you. Had a very busy week and weekend, so these are coming out on Tuesday as usual, but I didn't do any videos yesterday. I do get my dailies out. We'll see what we've got here. All right, so coming in with the Page of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. So you could be hearing something that's going to be very constructive and very life-changing with this page, bringing in something exciting in the form of something that you're going to get involved in, move forward in a different direction. The Wheel of Fortune karmically brings you that message of really good luck. Things are going to shift. You know me, I always say when that Wheel of Fortune comes into town, ride that wagon hard, jump on it. Because you never know how long this luck will last. There could be a window opening that says, get on it, take action, go after this, okay, when it comes in. Don't think about it. Coming in with the Page of Pentacles, you've got the Moon. I said don't think about it. The Moon shows up. That's all about thinking about something. Looking in the background, doing your research. If something doesn't seem right to you, you get up in your head, you're going to have to do the research, right? Find out that secret. But you've got everything in your database. Trust your instincts, okay? When you're moving towards some new event, some new endeavor, something new, don't be doubtful. Go after it. I think you're going to find that you're going to hear good news as you push through this. The Moon is a card of Pisces. You might be dealing with a Pisces energy or feeling the energy around you like a Pisces would. So you could be dreamy right now. You could be thinking and losing yourself in your imagination. And sometimes it takes us to areas because the Pisces is either swimming upstream or down. We don't levitate for very long. So we're laughing or we're crying. So this is about you maybe taking on that sort of energy. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head and be disillusioned again, as I had said here with the Eight of Swords. You've got everything there for you to find out what you need to find out. Coming in with the Eight of Swords, you're moving in a new direction with the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups says you're planning a move, but again, you have to be balanced. You've got to get your T's crossed and your I's dotted and your ducks in a row, being prepared. You know that you're going to walk away from a situation that has disappointed you, hasn't brought you in the return, or a situation you've been very uncomfortable in and not happy with. You're now able to go in a new direction, and you're in the process of planning that. You're not there yet. You're taking the steps, planning to get out of this situation and move into a new one. But you're definitely not going to go back. I always say to people, when the Eight of Cups shows up, don't turn around, because you're not going back to that. You're not going in that direction. Coming in with your Ace of Swords, you've got the Devil, and yeah, justice is going to be done. You fought a hard battle. You're letting go of things that held you back, things that kept you chained down. You felt as though you were being repressed and tied down to a situation in your life, and now you're going to be able to free yourself of those chains, moving forward, making command and calculated and healthy decisions in your life. It is the card of addictions. It's a card of addictive behavior, and so if there's someone in your life that has this problem, remember, they can change their life path when they're ready to. We can't force the hand of anybody to do anything. You can only be there as a listening ear and a guide. But I always take this, that you are letting go of those chains that have held you back, and you're freeing yourself from what's holding you back. Coming in with the Page of Swords, you've got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is that card that says, pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't get caught up in no-win situations, because when we go into battle mode, I say this 1,000 times, there's risks and there's consequences. You need to weigh those out, okay? Weigh them out before you jump in. Don't get caught up in everybody else's battle or everybody else's drama, because it's funny how misery loves company, and they want to suck us into that, right? So don't allow yourself to be swayed or pulled into other people's problems, because it can be a no-win situation. Now, if you do go into a bit of a battle here, a debate, you'll come out ahead of the game, but there's something that you had to sacrifice. What was it? Was it the friendship? Was it the job? Was it the relationship? What was it? There's something, okay? Yeah, you might come out ahead. You make yourself clear here. They know exactly where they stand, and, you're right, but there's always something, okay? Coming in with the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, she's definitely stepping up to the plate. She's very self-sufficient. She's single. She goes solo. She's very, very confident, and she cuts out everything that doesn't serve her. Now, as I had said to you, walk away from unnecessary and no-win situation battles, giving up, making that decision to fling off those chains that are holding you down, whatever they are, and it is. And the Queen of Swords, she's done it. Boom, boom, okay? She says, you and you aren't holding your end of the deal. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, okay? She's cut and dried. She knows what works for her, and she knows what isn't going to work for her. And you're moving in a new direction here. You're leaving behind something that wasn't working out for you, something that wasn't, bringing you in the return to the happiness that you needed. And the Queen says, I'm out of here. She turns her back, she gets on her boat, and she sails off. And she's not sure what her future is going to hold for her, but she knows it's better than what she's let go. So cleaning house, getting rid of things that don't serve you, that don't bring in the reward, that don't benefit you for the effort and the investment you put into it. It could be a relationship, it could be your job, it could be anything, okay? You could be relocating. You're on a new journey. You're out of here, and you're cutting out things that aren't important in your life anymore because they didn't pay off. Coming in with the Hierophant, you have the Knight of Rods. You had the Page of Rods. So the Knight of Rods is fast-moving action. And there might be something coming up just like that when you least expect it, and you've got to get on the wagon and ride towards it, okay? This is a card that says, be mindful. When you do, don't be in too big a hurry. You might forget to pack something if you have to take a trip somewhere, or you might leave something behind. But if you're in the process of, you get a call and they say, oh, you got an interview today instead of tomorrow, be careful. Don't get yourself stressed out. But when you get there, breathe in and breathe out, okay? And don't get yourself all stressed out because something's changed on the schedule. Also, if there's anything you need to legally sign and that needs to be documented, read between the lines. Okay, don't take the first offer. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And everything that glitters isn't gold. Okay, so fast moving action, having to act on something, almost like you're out of here, you got to go. Coming in with the Eight of Pentacles, you have that beautiful King of Cups. So the King of Cups is that beautiful energy of caring and generosity, being a soft place to land, somebody who's going to come and give you off the cuff some heartfelt, loving advice. Been there, done it, wants to do this out of the goodness of their heart. They're sympathetic to your needs, and they want to be there to help you. Beautiful energy, King of Cups. Love that King of Cups. Coming in with the 10 of Cups, let's see what we have. We have the Hangman. Now, remember I talked about the Hangman, and I talked about, hanging in limbo and waiting for something to happen here, moving slow, being flexible. This is temporary, okay? We know when the Hangman comes in, it is that sort of temporary pause in action. But while you're there, where you feel you're confined, you feel you're in one place, you feel you can't get off this situation, you're hanging there, you can still be doing things in that area of space. Planning your move when you get down off of this so you can hit the ground running and go towards your goal. Thinking about those things, writing those things down, scripting them. This is what I'm going to do when I get off this. This is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going to go. This is who I'm going to be with. Okay? Start doing that, because it will help guide you to get off that pause state of action and go after what you want. Remember, we've got a lot of these wands here, and we've got a lot of action moving. You're going in a new direction. Okay, just trust it. Trust that you can. Be a little bit flexible and allow yourself to communicate with what you want, and communicate with yourself as well. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aries, this is your weekly reading, your general forecast for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week to look forward to. Know that I always send you love and lots of blessings. See you soon.